Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about a solar charging unit that you carry with you that gives you emergency power and emergency resources if you find yourself without an outlet somewhere. Now this thing is called the solar powered charging bank, but I wouldn't put a lot of faith in the solar part, but it's waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, and again, they say solar powered. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. It has power indicators on it, and this thing is charging up right now at my charging station. I would not bother setting it out to charge it with the solar panel because guess what? The solar panel with direct sunlight is only going to kick out 360 milliamp hours to charge it. So that's going to take you forever, a little over 13 hours. Now it has an LED light on the end. Here's where you plug it in to charge it, right in the center there. And that's a micro USB port connection. Here's a close-up of the solar panel again. You would have to be in a dire emergency to think that you were going to use that solar panel to charge it, but that's part of the features. So here we go. There's a Type-C connection at the end. You can be plugged into 3 items at once getting charged and 1 wireless item, so potentially 4 at one time. Here's a USB-C connection up here on the side. And when they say weatherproof, waterproof, rainproof, so on, these rubber covers have to be closed for that to be so. Here's the power button on the side there. Green plastic highlights on it. It looks rugged. Push the button once, it comes on. Push the button twice, and you get flashing lights. And look at this. This is SOS mode. ... dash, 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 ... So that's an SOS. If you're hiking somewhere and you need to get that light out to a helicopter that's passing over, this is your unit. It can stay on full. It can flash intermittently. So if you're an emergency roadside situation, it's good for that. So here we are, input to outputs. And the outputs have different ratings, by the way, which I'll show you in a minute. And again, it's only weatherproof when that cover is closed. So while you're charging something, unless you're using wireless, it is exposed to the weather. So that won't apply. How thick is it? It is 3/4 of an inch thick, exactly. And how wide is it? Oh, it's 3 1/4 inches wide. So it's pretty handy, nice and heavy. How long is it? 6.5 inches, not including that end connector that you're going to plug in there. And there you can see the little power button on the side. And there are screws that are exposed. It looks like you could take it apart. This shows the individual amp ratings for each of the ports that it has on it. And look at that solar power thing. Like I said, you're going to need about 13 hours of direct sunlight to charge this thing up. And then, of course, they recommend you can charge a lot of wireless items, Bluetooth and so on. I got it for my phone. Got the wrong unit, because guess what? I have a Samsung Galaxy A10e, and it will not do wireless charging, so I still have to plug it in. But this is what it looks like. 20,000 milliamp hours of operation if it's full, IP54 wireless charging. So it's a pretty good unit, and you know what? It wasn't that expensive. I'll put a link for it down in the video description. I bought this on Amazon. This is not a promotion. I paid the same price as everyone else, and I'm just sharing it with you. But the main thing I want you to know is if you plan on using this for a wireless charging system, make sure to look it up to see that your phone is compatible for wireless charging or whatever other device that you want to run off of this. When it's off, none of the LEDs are showing, of course, and when you hit the on button, it'll show you what capacity level it's at. So just to run it through and see how quick it charges, I'm going to plug this into my Samsung Galaxy. See, it won't charge wirelessly. But there is something for about 12 bucks you can buy to reconfigure your phone so that it will do a wireless charge. But that's another dongle, and it's going to plug into your micro USB-C port on your phone, so it uses that up to do that. So let's turn it in. Remember, push it once and you have power. Push it twice, you got the flashing lights. And then each single push after the light's on, it goes through the modes. Push it twice and you'll shut it down again. I did think it was pretty cool that it has the SOS pattern going in there. A lot of people would not recognize that. So again, now it's weatherproof, it's closed up. Charge my phone. My phone's at about 85%, so I'm going to see how long it takes to go up to 100%. So it just flashed there, it said 84%. So I just want to see how does this compare to actually plugging my phone into my stationary charger that's plugged into the wall. if it performs the same, that's pretty cool. And just to fast forward here, it took 10 minutes to go to 100% from 85%. So I don't think that's bad at all. And it didn't even drop at 1 flashing light level on that battery indicator. So this thing has a pretty good capacity. What if you put that on your dash? It's going to slide all over. This thing is hard plastic, so it doesn't have the nice rubber bumpers on it that would keep it from falling down. I hope you found this useful. Get one if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed the review.